Ah! No, I can found Holy Order. But I can found the Empire. Can I found the Empire? I can found the Empire. I can create the Empire title. Hello and welcome. Today is Valentine's Day. And so I have a couple goals in mind today. First off, as it is Valentine's Day, I think it's only fair. By the end of the stream, I have to gift something to every one of my wives. All 1, 2, 3, 4 of my wives. And some of them cost a little bit more than others, but I don't think it'll take that long. 75, we already have 150 gold. I think that one's going to fly by. And aside from that, I think it would be fun to see how many people I can seduce by the end of stream. The only problem with that is I'm currently celibate. So I'm going to have to abandon celibacy for today. As it is Valentine's Day, it only makes sense. And you know what? We might as well consume some hashish. Bring me the platter. Calming haze. I recline in my seat as I casually reach for another cake. Another cake? How many are we having, my guy? I suppose I'm 57. Maybe it's fine. The mellow taste cloying my tongue, a pleasing fog slowly washing my troubles away. I've not been this calm in weeks. Just being here with this platter of hashish-topped cakes, that's enough. Awesome. Incredible. And I better start trying to seduce some people. So first off, I'm going to start with my main wife here. Seduce or romance. I think both are fine on Valentine's Day. Perhaps romance even makes a little more sense. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to romance my first wife. Declaration of love. The time has come to let my feelings towards Sultana Salama be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. Ooh, okay. So I have a few options here now. I could sing her a ballad, I could secretly plant a letter in her chambers, I could write her a love poem, or I could go with my gut in the moment. So I think the chance of it going well depends somewhat on either her personality type here or the traits. So, patient, zealous, and diligent. I don't know what that would bring, so I'm just going to go with my gut. Alright, let's see. What did I go with? I found a classic butter love ballad which suits Salama perfectly. I practice it over and over. Everything must be perfect. I find my sunshine walking into the Kairouan gardens, surrounded by her friends. With my heart beating like a hammer, I kneel before her and sing. Salama's cheeks turn a deep pomegranate red, but she does not interrupt me. Her companions all look pleased or jealous, surely a good sign. You have a beautiful voice, my lord, Salama says before she hurries off. Her friends are quick to follow. I stand up on shaking legs, watching them disappear between the hedges, my heart beating harder than ever. Salama won't resist my charm for long. Wow, okay. Looks like it went pretty well. And I guess I can press play here. I also still want to form the Empire. Tons of alliances and stuff. Excellent. Oh my gosh. And plus 9.1 gold. Love to see that. Another child of my dynasty, as always. They are starting to get 2 traits, which is pretty darn nice. Another hybrid culture. Lovely. And it looks like we have a court decision here. Saucy readings. What a perfect thing to have on Valentine's Day. Lately, I can't help but notice the giggles and gaggles of maidens and unusually austere warriors gathering in dark alcoves to listen enraptured to a book. Today, I have finally cornered Sultana Safia with a book in her hands. Quickly scanning through the text, I find pirates, scantily clothed maidens, luxury-driven kings, lascivious and devious queens, and even enriched street rat who marries a princess through the help of a djinn. Oh my, that is saucy. I am silent while I ponder the probable reaction of my Alama, and Sophia stares at me with apprehension. Culture comes in any form. It is Valentine's Day. You will read the saucy readings. Court grandeur increases. We are up to 10. We have maxed it out. It is going down slowly. Plus 8.5 gold now. It seems to be changing rapidly. I could probably bump up these last couple pieces here. It'd be costing me about 2 extra gold per turn. Yeah. It's Valentine's Day. We must have a nice court. Court grandeur maxed out to level 10. Wow. Wow, that's pretty darn good. Ah, right, yes, and the other step. So I'll take this perk here, and then it's time to go into the intrigue tree, temptation focus, seduction, desire, and the gentle art of twisting people around your little finger. And then it's time to go down the seducer tree, obviously. It's the only tree worthy of Valentine's Day. One of my wives is pregnant. Wow. As soon as I become not celibate. Oh my gosh. A million alliances. Ooh, unpleasant pleasantries. I'm attending a dance in Kairouan to spend some time with my Sultana Salama. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump. But when I arrive, I find her stuck in conversation with my vassal Amir Badis. The loathsome man droves on and on, totally oblivious to Salama's discomfort. My charms improve any conversation. The scheme gains kindness, plus 10% chance, which we're already at 100%, so it's not very necessary. And 24 stress because I'm shy. Are any of these less stress? No. And my vassal, I would like if he likes me a little bit more, so I don't want to kick him out. My charms will improve any conversation. I can ransom off this child. Sure. No need for him to be in my prison. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Allah knows that I was cursed the day I met Sad. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that brooding spawn of hell to his grave, not one day too soon. Okay, I think it's also time to... Boom. 1 wife, gifted. 2 wives, gifted. 3 wives, gifted. Just 1 more wife. Needs a gift on Valentine's Day. Ooh, a little experimentation. A long evening of state business with Daweed has slowly degenerated into both of us being deep in our cups, slurring, swapping saucy stories. I've just finished my retelling of a tale relating to the nature... relating the natural proclivities of a certain barbaric cultures, when I see an untoward gleam in my companion's eye. Thoughts of blackmail race unbidden to my mind. Perhaps Daweed is actually a little keener on this subject than he knows. I have a few other stories you may like. He would get the secret deviant. Or he may lose 15 opinion of me. Or that is quite enough for now, thank you. No, I'm going to try to convert him to deviancy. Excellent. 43% chance. He is now a deviant. My Daweed. My Alama Daweed. Incredible. Another ransom? Get gone. Get out of here. I need the gold, so I can give my final wife a gift on Valentine's Day. More unpleasant pleasantries. Karawan spending some time with Sultana Salama. Mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump. Yes. In conversation with Emir Hamad. He drones on and on, just like the last guy. And again, my charms improve any conversation. Emir, you will not bother my wife any longer. I shall come to her rescue. Ah, paying homage, taking the knee. Thank you very much, Yukana. Serve me well. Serve me well. Alright, and where else was I? There's so much going on now. I suppose I could take Tadmeka to secure this area over here. Seems like a fine way to start. So many children being born. I just need to conquer... Oh no, it is a full duchy. Look at that. We'll holy war for it. It does have a bunch of allies. How much gold am I willing to lose here? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, why not? The first war of the video, might as well make it somewhat interesting. To war! Oh, okay. Oh, minus 16 a month. That's a bit much. I can hold court again. Should probably do that. And a sweet farewell. My lord, it has been a pleasure to be your guest here in Eglabid. Kana stammers as she readies for her departure. I got to meet you. That alone made the stay worth it. But still, I beg you, would you spend a night of passion with me before I leave? Oh my, Kana. What kind of lady are you? Compassionate, cynical, impatient, charismatic negotiator. Perhaps we shall see. Kana has fallen for my subtle manipulation. Now, how should I capitalize on this opportunity? Yes, my love, I would do anything for you. She becomes my lover. Ooh. So, darling, that rumor about my vassal? She tells me a secret. Masrit, would you speak to Abdulaziz? I go closer to forming a friendship with him, but no. No, it is Valentine's Day, and thus, any lover is a good lover. Kana, you shall be mine, and we shall be each other's in loving embrace. 7 months on the siege. Let me switch to a siege man. Coming to siege down something in the backlands. A rare flower. As my songbird and I walk through the Karawan gardens, I gesture at the greenery around us. For all their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. There is one, she says with a mischievous smile. A rare orchid from Rata, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The abandoned mosque garden in Al-Gabal is the only place where it thrives in these regions. Nearly impossible? I already have it in my collection. That option's available because I'm an herbalist. Prince Oblarion might be able to help me out. No. Surely nearly impossible? I think not, my lady. I guess you didn't know, but I am myself a herbalist, and I have quite a nice garden, I think you will find. My daughter, Salama, named after my wife, has given birth to another daughter. How lovely. How lovely indeed. I think I'm gonna let these guys try to siege me down. And just try to finish out this siege before it matters. I'm gonna assault the fort, lose a bunch of men in the process. Oh. Close that for now. There's more romance afoot. When Sultana Salama suggested a hunt, I did not hesitate to organize one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my treasure. I'm stalking through the underbrush, my page at my heel and my hound just ahead. It seems as if it has found a trail. Then suddenly, my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. No. What is going on? I'm coming for you, my love. Perhaps it would be wiser to send the page. It's probably just a bird. No, I'm coming. I'll help you. within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour. I reach a clearing. Salama is on the ground before me, disheveled and weaponless. Opposite her, just about to strike, stands a huge wolf. My arrow strikes true, and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Salama can do is stare, but then she stumbles towards me and throws herself into my arms. I need you, my love. Right here, right now. She becomes my soulmate. What better thing to do on Valentine's Day? My wife and soulmate, and thus ends my scheme to romance her. So it's time for my second wife. And I might as well... Oh, okay, she's gonna lose opinion of me. My current wife. So I guess it's time to start the seduction. 95% chance. Makes sense. She is my wife after all. One of them. I'd like to assault the fort again here, but we need to wait for the siege equipment to break the walls. There we are. Because after this... Yeah, 100%. Boom. It hasn't filled in the desert here, which is a little bit disappointing. Which of my guests needs new land? Somebody with some skill. I mean, preferably somebody with some stewardship skill. I don't want them to currently be a vassal, though. Perhaps a Mel there. Ooh. Oh, wow. Novice physician and a genius, only 29 years of age. Pretty good skills all around. Sure. Mujahid ibn Ibrahim, you can have both of these lands. They are now yours. Yours to do what you will with. And he has children. Ah, and the children are of my dynasty. Oh, even better. I didn't even realize that. He is the husband of my wife in a matrilineal marriage. All the better. Spend a couple turns getting out of debt here. And my scheme continues. Anyone can buy a token of affection, big or small. If I want to impress Sultana Safia, I should send her something truly special. Okay, and this one is based on the traits here, as far as I'm aware. So, what are my options? I should acquire an especially rare book for her. 12 learning, so perhaps. A handkerchief with my crest on it. A seashell, a reminder of our first meeting. Or perhaps not. I think that she already cares for me in some way. I mean, it makes sense. She is my wife. So perhaps a seashell should make sense. I don't know if it does relate to the traits in any other way. Sure. A seashell to reminder of our first meeting. Thank you so much for the seashell you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. Anything for you, Sophia. Excellent. So far the scheming is going well. Ooh. Discovered crop rotation. Ah, and we're in the early medieval age. Ooh. Hold on. Hold that thought, passing suspicion. Which tech would I like to get first in the early medieval age? I'm not too sure. Perhaps royal prerogative. Can enact partition law. Fine. Maybe hereditary rule. I think that's good for an empire. Passing suspicion. It is a well-known fact that my corsairs will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. If I can keep my corsairs suspicious of each other, distracted with infighting, they will not have the time or resources to scheme against me. Are these the people I'm doing that with? As long as I place some spies among them, I will be I will be I will be safe. That is so true. And I can hold court. I will now hear your pleas. Speak. My vassal, Sheikh Dali, stands before me, a concerned expression on his face. My lord, I've come on behalf of my cousin, Heru. Heru? Okay. She's been ignobly imprisoned by your cousin Emir Hassan for trivial and preposterous reasons. My heart bleeds for the miserable conditions in which my poor cousin must endure. Please, show mercy and have her ordered and order her to be released. Emir Hassan, constantly a problem, constantly an issue. I could say let her go free. I get a weak hook on him and his cousin. Emir Hassan loses opinion of me. Loses opinion. Emir Hassan of Karawan. And he becomes Sheikh Dali's rival. Yes, I'll let her go free. I'll get her released. Makes sense to me. And I also am not a fan of that guy. A markedly disgruntled Emir Hamad hurries to your throne. Cousin, my legal rights over the Sheikhdom of Jerba are well attested. Those tracts have long been considered an integral part of the Tripoli Emirate. Will you support my claim and have your vassal Sheikh Firin relinquish what does not belong to him? Well, I don't know. His injustice ends now. Such matters are traditionally settled by might. You must win it by the sword. Claim is truer. I do not interfere with such things. Settled by might. What is the... Oh, right. That one starts a war. No, that's fine. You can win it by the sword. Emir Hamad got the Sheikhdom of Djerba. Well, congratulations. Ooh. A shadow in the night. The man who approaches my throne is clearly a commoner. My lord, he begins his speech, I represent the local community of Kairouan. In the last few months, our cemeteries have been plagued with the disappearance of bodies. Alright, we know this event all too well. It seems like every new physician I get starts stealing bodies. They must have, like, a book of secrets or something. A book of physician secrets hidden out in the medical area. Huh. Why didn't you invite me, Hamad? I gained 20 dread, lose 6 core grandeur. Encouraged grave robbing. Which, for some reason, they're not a fan of that. Fresh living bodies make for better test subjects. That's a little bit terrifying. Lose 10 court grandeur. Or just cut it off. How many times do I have to say? We have tons of bodies without you having to rob from our graves. It's just it's so unnecessary. Please. Please stop grave robbing. What do I need to unite Africa? Completely control the region of Africa. Okay, well. I don't know about that one. Completely control southern France and Iberia. We could potentially do avenge the Battle of Tours. And dismantle the papacy. I mean, that one sounds kind of fun. Pope is not landed. Completely control the region of Italia. A reading in Kairouan. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over, when Sultana Sophia suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guests would like to hear. I see my chance to impress Sophia. Something pious? Let's be entertained, or give us a chance to learn. So this one might actually be based on the numbers down here, the trait numbers, and I think let's be entertained might be a good option, just because of the 13 diplomacy. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure if that's how it works, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Also, I mean, she doesn't seem particularly pious. None of these traits work for that. And give us a chance to learn. She is 12 learning, and otherwise doesn't seem to be super into that. Let's be entertained. As the clerk reads for us, Sophia seems completely engrossed. She later approaches me. Good choice, Shmuel, she says, and brushes off her blouse. It was great, wasn't it? Excellent smoldering chemistry. I know how to impress my wives, okay? I'll have you know. I can imprison some people. Don't think that's necessary. Actually, what I would like to do is reform the faith here. I have an absolute ton of piety, so it should be pretty cheap. I should be able to go with pretty much anything I'd like. Rulers with high learning may condemn their sinful vassals. Condemned vassals count as criminal. I've not done that once, so I think I should change that one. Let's have a look at some of the options here. Naval speed, don't need that. Huh. Conversion resistance plus 30%, and if led astray, characters may reconvert to this religion. Tempting. Hedonistic, makes gluttonous a virtue. It's fun. Legalism, reduces law costs for each virtue. Vassals are less likely to join factions against a virtuous ruler. Electors under succession types are more likely to vote for the same choice as the liege and makes just a virtue. That one sounds pretty tempting. Literalism may debate other lords of the realm at the cost of opinion to gain or lose piety. Mendicant preachers, conversion speed. I mean, pursuit of power might be nice if I plan to take Africa here. Rulers have conquest, casus belli, against neighboring rulers. Prestigious rulers can use an invasion casus belli once per lifetime. I think that makes sense. We're kind of on the path here to get everybody in our area to follow the Muslim faith and to create an empire in Africa. What else does it give here? Ambitious is a virtue. Tyranny gain minus 50%. This is for this religion, which I just haven't renamed yet. So tyranny minus 50%, title creation cost minus 50%, and direct vassal opinion minus 10%. I think that's fine, though. Struggle and submission, if one exists, the head of faith can declare a great holy war. Yeah, that sounds all fine. This last one, jizya, is related to taxing non-believers, which I don't think we have a ton of, actually, because normally when we take land, I just put some people of my religion in power. Vows of poverty, no. Unrelenting faith. Members of the clergy can serve as commanders or ferris. Prowess plus 4, faith hostility advantage plus 2. That one is tempting. Just have a quick look at some of the others here. Ritual celebrations. Hosting a feast earns piety. Vassals are more likely to attend feasts. Those who refuse lose piety. Ritual cannibalism. I think I'll pass on that. Ecclesiarchy. +1 yearly fervor for held holy sites, but we don't hold any holy sites, and we probably won't for a while. Monasticism, I could turn people into monks. Huh. Levy reinforcement rate of different faith. Yeah, I still don't think that matters a whole bunch. Considers unreformed faiths, and is considered by unreformed faiths to be hostile instead of evil. No, I don't see the point in that, really. Let's go unrelenting faith. That sounds fun. This is a very, very war-based religion. View on gender. Do I want to make it equal? If I make it equal, we're gonna run into some issues of inheritance. But then, women are able to serve in the military and such, so I think I will go with that. Head of faith is currently temporal. The position of head of faith is given to the founder of the faith and passed on to the primary heir when they die. If the faith has great holy wars, the head of faith is allowed to direct the war and choose the war target. I think that's pretty good. Sounds fine to me. Muhammad's succession. We are a Sunni religion currently. And I don't know the difference between all of these. Oh, and I'm going to mispronounce these names. I am sorry in advance. Abu Bakr was chosen by the Ummah as the rightful leader, both politically and religiously, for Shia. Ali was named by Muhammad as the leader of the Ummah, and only through him can the lineage of spiritual leadership be traced. Mahakama. Ali was Muhammad's rightful successor, and his acceptance of arbitration during the first fitna therefore goes against the will of Allah. Only he can judge a suitable leader for us. Or Zandaka. Though we may trace the line of the Prophet correctly or not, according to other Muslims, our beliefs mark us as outcasts regardless. Let all the sinners call us Zadaka. We know the truth. I mean, that sounds a little interesting. Advantage against co-religionists +5. Considers other Sunnis to be astray. Considers other Shia to be astray. This is the only one that gives us, like, a real benefit. So maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Marriage type, polygamist. Sure. So far it's been interesting. Divorce. Just go ahead. That way I see less pop-ups. Bastardry, no bastards, cool. All of that's fine. Witchcraft. Can change it to just shunned or allowed even. Kinslaying. I'd prefer if you didn't. Kinslayers with the dynastic kinslayer trait or worse are criminals in the eyes of the dynasty. Yeah, I think that's fair. Fair and sensible even. And then our clergy doctrines. What do we want for this? Control growth +20%. Taxes -5%, but popular opinion +10. Or prowess +4. Domain taxes down a little, but levy reinforcement rate up of the same faith. Well, since everything else is based on war, might as well go for recruitment. Clerical gender, not only women, it can be either. Clerical marriage allowed. Clerical appointment. Temporal for life. Rulers appoint their own realm priests or court chaplain. The realm priest or court chaplain have their seat for life. Or I could do revocable, where they are appointed, but can be fired and replaced by a new appointee. I think that makes sense. Being able to fire them. If they're really not good, then I see no reason why they shouldn't be fired. Do I want to stick with righteous or fundamentalist? If I go to fundamentalist, county conversion speed will be quicker, but counties of other faiths are more likely to join factions. But I can also revoke landed titles from people of other religions without losing or without gaining tyranny. Fundamentalist does sound kind of fun. Sure. Why not? And then I have to pick a name. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. A name for a Muslim religion in Africa. Where our capital is in... And we are the Aghlabid Sultanate. Huh. A name... It's so hard to pick a name. I think I'm just going to go with Maglabid, though. Not quite like that. How is Aghlabid spelled? Has an H in there. Like Muslim Aghlabid mixed together. An adjective, I think it's fine to carry that over. A single follower will be a... will be a Maglite, of course. And many followers will be a Maglit. Sure, why not? Why not? A branch of Muslim religion founded in the Aghlabid Sultanate in 859. Sure. 959. Whole 100 years out of date. What the heck? Almost been playing for 100 years. A branch of the Muslim... That's Mulsim. Branch of the Muslim religion founded in the Aghlabid Sultanate in 959. Is any of that spelled right? I don't know. I also don't think it matters, though, because I'm never going to see it again. Some of it probably going to see again. Ugh. I'm just going to try not to think about it too much. And what symbol would I like here? I mean, the faith is going to be pretty warlike. Are any of these warlike? Or African? I mean, maybe this one. This one's kind of cool. I'm also really feeling this symbol here. I don't know why. Kind of feels like maybe a tree that's connected its canopy to its roots. I'm gonna go for this symbol. I think that makes sense for our warlike nation here. 29 of my 31 vassals will convert. Create faith. Boom. Maglabid. All right. Now, the other benefit of that is I should be able to declare holy wars. And I am. Which is excellent here. And we need holy sites in order to create a head of faith. So perhaps that will be one of the next goals. The Ash'ari clergy has lost their way and can no longer be trusted to guide us. To remedy this, I have gathered a select group of imams together to discuss the future of our faith. Impassioned imams are already talking about launching jihads to spread their new faith across the world, and are asking all adherents to put old disputes aside and come together for the sake of the new faith. Maglit eagerly await. Maglit being a group of I don't even remember what we're called. Maglabids. That's right. Maglit eagerly await their prophesied arrival to their caliph, a great leader who will rally the faithful behind them. The world will see that Allah favors us. Boom. Incredible. And my beloved wife here. The scheme continues. The servants have all been sent away, and her bed has been decorated with seashells. As Sultana Sophia enters our chamber, she smiles confidently and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before Allah, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. As we were united in marriage, we are now united in heart. She becomes my lover, and thus makes two Valentine's Day lovers. Two Valentine's Day lovers, 4 wives, and Megalobid exaltation. A paragon of unyielding asceticism, Sheikh Nuruddin has shown how a disciplined soul can find true peace and clarity only through meditation and abstinence. And this is my son and vassal here. Despite his illustrious rank, Nuruddin sustains himself only with the most frugal means to show his unwavering commitment towards Maglabid dogma. How commendable. Our fervor increases by 10, bringing us up to 100% if we weren't already there. My income is slightly gone down here. Oh, wow. What a fancy look. I've noticed your interest in the arts of subterfuge, my lord. I might be able to help you learn even more. My kinswoman, Amira Nabila, smiles shyly as she joins me in the gardens. She is as renowned as anyone with these sets of skills. I would like to deepen my knowledge and intrigue. I could say lead the way. She becomes my mentor. I mean, she's an intricate web weaver with 18 intrigue. Perhaps it's worth it. Why not? And I need to find somebody else to seduce here. And I don't think it's going to be another one of my wives. Ooh, perhaps somebody in Egypt. Egypt can be seduced. Does this man have a wife? He does. He already has a ton of children. What would it take to seduce her? 85%. Nabila. Sure. I think Nabila here looks like a pretty fine lady. She's ambitious and compassionate. Let's start the scheme. I've always wanted to go to Egypt. What a perfect chance. Let's see, what would it take to take on Andalusia? They have a ton of men-at-arms. Who are they allied with? Various people in Iberia, it would appear. And that seems to be the extent of it. Someone else. My wife, Sultana Salama, is once again absent from our chambers as night falls. She's been distant lately, lost in thought, and rarely seen at court. Am I not to her satisfaction? Is she simply busy? Or could she be warming someone else's bed? On Valentine's Day? Well, I'm as well. She is 69, honestly. Nice. I think that's fine. She would never disrespect the sanctity of marriage. And if she is, well, she's not the only one. I need to build up a war chest again. That's what I need to do. Who is this? My cousin. Hold up. Okay. I've been made aware that Nabila is very close to her sister and friend, Asenet, who is of my dynasty. Gaining her favor might help me catch Nabila's attention. I will get her whatever she asks for. Gains 20 opinion and budding interest. And Asenet gains a weak hook on me. Could pay for her loans, but I can't even pay my own, or I forsake the opportunity. No, I will get Asenet whatever she asks for. And that should help out our scheme here. Hearts and minds. The next time we meet, Nabila offers me a wider smile than usual. My sister and friend Asenet told me of how you helped her, and I wanted to offer my thanks. Anything for a sister and friend of Nabila's. Scheme success chance plus 15%. I think that brings us up to full. I think I might go to war with my vassal here. What has happened here? My sister died. Alliance expired and my niece was taken prisoner. Too far away. Where is she? Huh. I don't know. Ooh, I've gained an intrigue perk. Seduce scheme power plus 30%. I think, or I could take like weeds in a garden. Up my fertility. No, I think we'll go with the scheme power first here. Scheme power is more necessary. More necessary at the moment. Then I can start seducing queens, perhaps. Right. Tripoli Emirates. So they have the mine over here, which is a ton of gold. I kind of want that. And I think... So I could demand conversion, but if I don't do that, I believe I can revoke his title to Cagliari. Because we consider them astray or hostile, I can revoke the emirate without being viewed as a tyrant. Yeah, so that was the goal there. Will not accept. And on decline, I believe it starts a war. Yeah, starts a war against me with the rebellion Casus Belli. Loses opinion. And this man will join his little war here. He has 1,400 some soldiers. So that's going to cost a lot. That's going to put me in debt if I have to war with them. So perhaps I hold off for the moment. Let's just write down our thoughts. Try to lose some stress. I dip my pen once more. Another hybrid culture formed. Tidbits from far away. Visiting the local market, a merchant from faraway land catches my attention. Come closer, my lord. Marvel at treasures you've never seen before in these lands. I had to blend into the populace to get these beauties out. Truly a harrowing experience. The merchant might have more to give than marvels from afar. Must be interesting, traveling as much as you do. 41% chance I gain understanding people. He will tell me what he knows, or this should cover both the trinket and the information. 120 gold. Do I look rich? I am not rich. Thank you for the offer, though. 41% chance I convince the merchant. I'm gonna go with that one quick. And I spent 75 prestige. That's a pain. Thank you for the follow. Memories of Sugan? Guessing it's that one. Oh no. What is that? Hold on a second. Getting pop-ups. I can rancid Tad... What? Tatbert? Who even are you? I need the gold. Looks good. And a reading here. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over when Nabila suggested a reading. What would she like? She's ambitious, compassionate, greedy. I don't think she's into something super pious, or something entertaining, or a chance to learn. But I think I'm gonna go with the chance to learn. Just based on the learning stat. Yeah, because I'm guessing entertainment is just diplomacy. If it's some stewardship, though, that would be the best option. Huh. And something pious, probably not great, because she's not of my same religion. Okay, as the clerk reads for us, she's completely engrossed. Nabila! Excellent. Wait, she's in my dynasty. Oh, that's awkward. That is awkward. Hold up a second. Damn. I don't know. I don't know how to look at that. The message was deleted by a moderator. That's just automod. How do I see a message that was deleted? I don't know. I can't even see who it was from. Hold up. I have an idea. I don't have an idea. I don't know. Damn it. I'm sorry. I can't see it. Your vassal, Emir Boutros, created a cadet branch. Oh no! No, my soulmate died. Oh, I spent so much time getting her to be my soulmate. And she was my soulmate. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible. Yet here I am, my heart beating on, whilst yours is gone quiet. Oh, Salama, my sweetness, life will not be the same without you. At least the memories remain. And I am overwhelmed by stress. The sting of rejection. When I enter Nabila's chamber, late at night, I am not greeted by a sweet embrace, but a sneering boor. I have endured your laughable attempts to charm me out of politeness, but this I cannot stomach. Stay away from me, you loathsome pig. And it ends my scheme. Oh no. Oh. First my wife, and then that? Okay, well, probably not somebody with lover's pox. I'll avoid her. Oh. I'll look for somebody with inheritable traits again. And, I don't remember. Do I have any traits? Just quick. I mean, this lady is a Saeed. That's pretty good. Still a child, though. So, perhaps to be avoided. This genius lady looks pretty nice. Sure. I'll send the proposal. Too much of a good thing. Never would I have thought that a man could have too much love, yet it seems life has proved me wrong. Some days I feel as if my spare time is nothing but coming up with the most charming compliments for Kana and fantasizing about the future with Sophia. For how long can I go on like this? These women will be the end of me. I must let one go. Or it might break me, but what is life without love? It's Valentine's Day. I can't just... No, what is life without love? If there was ever a day to just grin and bear it, that day is today. Ah, she accepts the hand in marriage. And with that, I'll get her to convert religions. And I will seduce her. Or, now that my soulmate and wife is gone, romance her. I think that is the option. Declaration of love. The time has come to let my feelings towards Sultana Yakhta be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. Alright, what kind of lady is she? Temperate, diligent, forgiving. Wow, has a ton of military traits. She's incredible. I could sing her a love ballad, secretly plant a letter in her chambers, or write her a poem, or go with my gut in the moment. I'm gonna go with my gut in the moment. Yeah, sorry about that, memories. I don't know. I haven't touched the auto mod much, so I don't know what it would have got you for. I'll have to check that out more in depth after. My declaration of love is for Sultana Yakta's eyes only. No one else matters. I pour my heart out to her page after page, my feelings growing as I finally put them into words. The ink has barely dried out as I set out for Yakta's chambers. I gently place the scroll on her bolster. Will she lay here tonight, dreaming of me? The waiting is unbearable. The thought of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Yakta. She will not resist my charms for long. Pretty words. As I wander the gardens in quiet contemplation, my mind in some far-off place, I almost run straight into Halima. Who is this? Before I can collect myself, she asks for my forgiveness, saying that she never meant to inconvenience a lord of such noble morals. Her words reveal a level of affectionate attentiveness. Curious, you flatter me. Sure. Unmod stream elements. I suppose, perhaps. I don't even know. I don't even know how to unmod them, to be honest. Stream elements, why? What was it for? Was it for, like, emotes or something? Stream elements, you bastard. I can't believe you've done this. Romance. Competition. Ah, Sheik Yassir. Don't even think about it. As of late, all my visits to Yakta have been ruined by my vassal Sheik Yassir. He follows her everywhere, like a lost puppy. His attempts to charm the lady are laughable, yet I fear his persistence will be rewarded. This is my wife! Yassir! I cannot let you do this. An unfortunate case of food poisoning will do the trick. Oh, he's 4% chance he's killed by me. Okay. So he's not guaranteed to be killed by me. I can't win a duel against him. I'm too old. Or his love is not true. A coin will persuade him to stop. I'm so broke. I can't afford that. I'm gonna go with an unfortunate case of food poisoning. I gain 1 intrigue lifestyle unlock. He gains the trait ill, but the scheme goes down a little bit. I think that's fine. Oh god. The first part of my plan went perfectly. No one saw me when I poured the poison into Sheik Yassir's cup. However, it seems like I underestimated the potency. Oh no! Mere seconds after Yassir put the drink to his lips, he began choking. Before anyone could help, he collapsed and died. There was a 4% chance. Oh my gosh. Well, he did have lover's pox. At least he won't be courting Yakta anymore. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I can hold a mystical communion? Please? I would love to. Oh my gosh. Hold up a second. I have an idea for what to do about stream elements. No, not that one. This one. Stream elements, where are you? I just need to find... Perhaps... I'm so close. No, not here, not there. Modules? No, where do I find... mods? Damn it. Why is this... Why do I not know? Oh no. Now I can hear myself. I don't know. I don't know how to find it. Stream elements, you... If I could... Here, you know what? I don't know what. But maybe it's fine. I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna have to fix it after. I don't know what it timed you out for there, but it's just gonna have to chill for now. It will have to continue its reign of abuse. The tyrant that is stream elements. Until I can look into the issue further. I can transfer this vassal. This one here. Sure. Why not? Vassal granted. A dangerous faction? Who is rising up against me? A bunch of peasants want independence. Oh my gosh. So many. Yeah, I bet it's because of changing my religion. Anyway. Glimmering gold. Sweet Lady Yakta. I sigh as I kneel before her. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray, tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Yacht gives me a long look. Lady Tinhinnen's necklace is lovely, she says, and nods her head in the direction of Amira Tinhinnen, the wife of my brother, Prince Rafik. But it would look even better around my neck. I can commission an identical necklace, which I do have the gold for, but is expensive. Amira Tinhinnen could get a hook on me, but I gain her necklace. I could try to steal it, or I could compliment Yakta's taste. I'll offer her a favor in order to gain the necklace. That should increase things a little bit there. A reading in Karawan. It looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Halima saved the day, suggesting a reading of modern philosophy. It looks like she is trying to seduce me. Or maybe perhaps soulmate? I also love that one. I do love that one. I do love some modern philosophy, as it turns out. Recruiter to court. In debt guest. What is that? I spend court grandeur. I get a chance to direct her to go somewhere? Oh, very curious. Huh. Never seen that before. Somebody has come to me with a poem. Looks like... Prince Muzaffaruddin Ibn Kumarawaya of Egypt. Okay. He's a vassal in the Sultanate of Egypt. When memory takes shape. What man does not hope to rest when tired, his works surrounding the happy retired? 'Tis rare enough for men to admit that their deeds leave those left after split. What? What? I don't know how to feel about this one, man. I gained 20 opinion of him, and I'm grateful for the poem. It was a good one, turns out. Turns out, a person is inspired for work. Her skill is merely decent. Wants to forge a goblet. I don't have a goblet, but I don't really need a goblet either. What's going on here? Prandial excess? What is this? Each day, my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet, and many have grown rather more portly as of late. The culinary activity, fueled by Sultana Taliba, Hamad, and Halima's constant vying to demand the most memorable meals from overworked cooks. Huh. And today, it is my wife that wants to prepare the kitchens. I could say I cannot wait. 33% chance I gain gout. 33% chance I gain obese. I think I'll pass on that. Only the best for my court. A bunch of people gain opinion, and I gain grandeur. Extravagance is it's gone too far. No, only the best for my court. You can continue with your extravagant feasts. My monthly income is so low. I would kind of like to... Huh. Okay, if I go down to spacious lodging, it'll bring me to exactly 10 here. And it'll cost me a gold less. And I could keep the exotic food and fashion. I think that's worth. I should keep 10 unless I get negative events, but positive events should keep me a little higher anyway. And now I'm gaining 4 gold a month. Excellent. Oh, the comfort of a friend. Oh my gosh, I lose 74 stress. Incredible. Prince of Blarion, thank you. It is friends like you that make life worth living. I'm gonna wait until the Baronese Ashari populace pops, I think, and then it is time for war. Greetings, my implacable liege. I arrived in Kairouan to pay homage to you, Prince Rafik. Thank you very much. Curious. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Prince Rafik, who is soon announced and ushered in. Prince Rafik rises, looking awkward. From around the corner of my eye, I notice my daughter swooning. Ugh. Rafik, have you been messing around with my daughters? How dare you? Out! I still gain the core grandeur and such. I lose 75 prestige overall. And I keep the renown still. No, I just... Wait, what? Wait. Oh, he spends the 150 prestige. So I just gain. And why are you trying to win over my daughters? Without asking me first? How dare you? Out! Get out of here, Prince Rafik. Jeez. Can't even trust my own subjects. 60 out of 72 counties for the Maghreb Empire. Ugh. It's taken so long to get here. Discovered public works. Excellent. That must have been the last one in the... Oh, not quite the last one in the tribal area. Public works. No, was it in here? Was not. Wasn't here. Binary. Public works. Okay. Counties now reach maximum existing development penalty at 20. A sensual proposal. Finally, Halima has come to me. Wherever I go, my guest Halima is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she is after. I have a ton of options here. I will keep her close. Very close. A distraction for tonight, but nothing more. No, it is Valentine's Day. Any lover is fine with me, and this one I didn't even have to win myself. I will keep her close. So very close. Privy matters. The privy in small space. The privy is in small space, and the air reeks of foul things recently deposited. But it is private. Oh, so private. Well, we couldn't have found a different alley? I gaze hungrily at Halima, removing my garments. She does the same. And as we kiss, a wave of lust arises, to make us forget both the spatial discomfort and the dismal views and smells around us. I still don't think that... Sure. We may be Sultanate, but I guess we don't have any secret allies. She becomes my lover. Alright, that's 3. That is 3 lovers. Is there a word? There must be a place to see my lovers? Yeah. Halima Fatimid, Sultana Safiya bint Asanath of the Aghlabid Sultanate, and Kina Izaid. Izaid? Sure. Why not? The request. Yeti Yakta. Yeti? Lady Yakta, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. You will sleep undisturbed. 85% chance it goes well. She's been plagued by nightmares. Sure, why not? Why not? She gained well rested. And what did that do for me? Sleep deprived, which is just a minor health penalty. I have a ton of positives, so should be all good. And I had a son. Not particularly remarkable in any way. May you go strong and wise. And I will let him focus on whatever he deems fit. The succession is safe. I think that means we have 10 children eligible to take the throne if I died. My niece Lumsey has given birth to a daughter, who is pretty. Excellent. Speaking of succession, yeah, now my daughters are also vying for land, which is fine. And 2 kingdom titles are going to be leaving, actually, if I don't figure out succession before my death. So I really need to create the empire. I really need to focus on that real quick. The Wild Hunt. When Yoltana Yakta suggests a hunt, I do not hesitate to organize one. I go ahead with my attempt to seduce her. Yeah, absolutely. I have a 100% chance. Outliving a child. Oh. Prince Uridin has been murdered. Oh Allah, how could you do this to Nuruddin? If I had sinned, why did you not punish me instead? He was blameless, my perfect son. He had so much life in store for him. Died at 36. Oh my. He wasn't my heir, was he? He did not deserve this. That is so sad. He was not my son. Or my heir. He was my son. My heir is 41. Ugh. Maybe it'd be better if he died and then... I guess it would be the daughter here. She would be the inheritor. And she's pretty and quick. Also just and ambitious. Yeah, I think she would be a great heir. Maybe I could send him into battle or something. The Wild Hunt. Within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, I reach a clearing. Oh, right. Opposite her, about to strike, stands a huge wolf. My arrow strikes true, and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Yakta can do is stare, but she throws herself towards me. I need you, my love, right here and now. She becomes my soulmate. And I gained 350 prestige for absolutely slaughtering that wolf. Actually, I have a good amount of prestige here. I might be able to update the culture. I don't know what. Maybe dexterous fisherman? Supply capacity plus 50%. I mean, that's kind of nice. Do I have to reform? Martial. Oh, right. I can change the martial to be equal. I would love to do that. Because I changed the religion to be equal, I can change the martial as well. But it's going to take some time, it looks like. I guess it probably said there, but I didn't read it. Oh no. Okay, it looks like it's going to take a fair amount of time. A fairly significant amount of time. Which actually, that reminds me, there's one... Which wife haven't I given gifts to yet? I've already given a gift to her. So just my new wife. And of course, Valentine's Day. I will send you a gift. A new perk. Home advantage. Seduce, scheme, success chance against owned core shares and guests, plus 50%. Or I could boost my fertility. Let's go with fertility boost. Excellent. So very nice. And how is Andalusia? Oh, they actually might... Yeah, they're pretty weak right now. I have a fairly significant war chest as well. Kairwan's Lament. We need those resources for our troops. If one small village in Kairwan was to starve, the heated argument between my counselors follows me out of the room. Prince Ablarion, the representative from Kairwan, greets me with tired eyes as I approach. Okay. Here, the decree will force them to leave you alone. He loses 20 opinion of me. Or, what is one village in the grand scheme of things? Gets abandoned villages, development growth minus 50. I think that is okay. Sure. Sure, why not? And then, I think I can... Holy War for the Kingdom. Also, my daughter Aseneth has given birth to another daughter. Wow. So many kids. I wish there was a way to stop those pop-ups, to be honest, because they're so frequent. Okay, so I can declare war, a holy war, for Maghreb here. The only problem is that it's a war against Ash'ari, which means that Egypt or the Abbasids could potentially join in theory. Though they're far away, so maybe they won't. I'm not super convinced of that. I think it's worth it. I need the land before I die. It just needs to happen. And I've gained a dynasty legacy, and with that, I can complete the customs tree. Unlock Celebrate Other Cultures decision. A decision that enables you to improve development control, building cost, and defensive advantage in counties from different cultures, with a cultural acceptance of 75 or more. Taking the decision will also increase your prestige and levies. All counties in the realm are affected. The gold cost scales with number of affected counties. Excellent. And we unlock this lovely picture here, which is pretty darn cool. That war music is loud. Can call on my ally. How many men does he have? 103. No, I think it's time to form some other alliances. Let's have a look here. Alliance power. If I go matrilineal, I can ally to people within my empire here. If I don't go matrilineal, I can ally with Badajoz, which is the place up here. I think that would actually be a huge benefit. So yeah, what, and the other option's Delta. So that's a place in Egypt. I'm going to start with this one here. Badajoz. They can help me out. I would like to get that county at some point, but it should be fine. Should be fine. And do I have any other children yet unmarried? Not really. All of my other children are very old, except for my son there. This guy. Prince Abdurrahman. So true. So true. Alliance power. Okay, and just the Delta is our best option here. So we'll do that. They're both 0 years old. So that'll be fine. That should give me some allies. And how do I want to attack Andalusia here? I imagine they're going to send their armies down into my lands. I do have 9,000 possible troops, though. That's pretty darn good. I think I'll start on the east side here. Why not? Raise up the armies. I'll let those allies come in. Excellent. Again, I'm going to be losing vast amounts of gold. This is going to be a debt war, for sure. I can negotiate more alliances. Yeah, let's do that quick. Looks like they're just a bunch of my vassals anyway, and I can call my allies to war. Not this guy, but this guy I can. And this is the Delta. Okay, so what's the deal here? Can't be called as an ally against his liege or vassals. That's fine. It just means that he won't join on the other side. And we'll get started here. The more of this kingdom land we hold, by the way, the quicker the ticking war score will go up. Wow, so many pop-ups. You've been overwhelmed by stress. Oh. Bunch of enemy allies joined the war. Nobody unexpected, I don't think. No. Oh. Badajoz did join the war. Ugh. That's a darn shame. Okay, I have had a mental break. Jesus, deliver me from these temptations. I could switch to a new faith, but it's a horrible idea considering I just reformed mine. But no. Prince of Blarion is no longer your friend. Oh, if I go into solitude, I lose a friend. Well, it kind of has to be done. That's fine. 56 stress loss. Away she goes. What can men do against such reckless hate? Let's see how many of their allies have joined. They only have 4,000 men. That is great because I can probably just split this army in half. Send half of them over here. And no matter what fight we get into, we should still win. Where are my friends from the Delta? Here they are. So they'll probably join up with me. Luckily, the siege timer is pretty quick, even though this... Okay, this army does have the siege equipment. We'll also assign a siege commander, because why not? And honestly, this war should go pretty quick. Pretty quick, I think. Oh. Right, I need to take this land before I can move into the other areas without getting casualties. It looks like this populist faction is not quite powerful enough to send an ultimatum. Keep switching between powerful and not powerful enough. And we're good to keep moving. 19% war score. Ooh, and the perfect gift. Looking down on the perfectly shaped seashell and imagining Sultanate Sulfura's smile, I can barely contain myself. It is exquisite, do you not agree, my lord? The old merchant gestures to the seashell with a wink. The perfect gift for a loved one. But that would cost so much money I do not have. So I'm gonna have to go with this junk? Spare me. Also, I'm not currently, trying to woo anybody. That's not the Valentine's Day way. So let's go to one of my other wives here. Only 80% chance. Huh. Let's do it. A challenge? Why, I suppose I could. Meglabid Exaltation. Sheik Mizafar Adins. Staunch and unimpeachable reputation has earned him the respect of many. Often called upon to adjudicate disputes, he is perceived by many as embodying the spirit of divine justice that is so central to Meglabid dogma. How commendable. Very cool. I think I need to delete one of these stacks. So let's go with the one that doesn't have siege equipment. I'd also like to split off my camels and Mubarazan here. Let's disband this army. Let's combine these two. Because the enemy doesn't have enough to act against me anyway, really. So that should be fine. I lose slightly less gold, though I'm still going to go into horrible debt. Darn it. In a few days' time, my two-faced vassal, Duchess Kira, will travel through Tortoli. If you orchestrate an ambush and capture her, I will reward you generously. Who is this? She's deceitful, just, and brave. She's a schemer. I'm a schemer. Wow, 19 intrigue. If you accept my offer, you will get half of the money now, and the other half will be returned, the other half when you turn over Duchess Kira. If she should die in the fray, I will shed no tears, but I will not pay for her corpse. Oh my gosh! Mr. Basilius Yakinthos II wants to give me fat stacks if I get this right. Holy! I will pretend to accept, and then warn her, then he'll just pay me, and she'll get an opinion of me. But this guarantees the pay. This also guarantees the pay? And there's a chance he'll give me 320 extra. Oh my god. Wow. No, Mr. Basilius, I know the perfect place for an ambush, believe you me. Well, she lost some opinion of me, but that's to be expected. And it turns out we're not going bankrupt this war. Oh, just in time. No complaints here. Ooh, amorous understanding. In my pursuit of Sultana Gueda's affection, it would be very helpful to know exactly what her tastes and preferences are. I'm sure I could convince her to tell me. I gain some stress because I'm shy, but she is my wife, so I would already assume I know quite a bit about her. I guess not, though. 62% versus 60%. I will let my spies uncover this. It seems I was perhaps a little indelicate when approaching her. Now she wonders why I'm so unreasonably interested in her valuables. Okay. She think I'm going to steal from her? Success chance minus 10%, so we're going from 80 to 70 probably. That's a darn shame. They are resieging this area over here. I think I'd like to take this fight. Oh, dang it. I took some casualties there. Oh, I'm taking some casualties here as well. So many unneeded casualties. Okay, I should be able to just go in there, stop the siege hopefully in time. Oh my. Court Jester. Laughter is the best medicine. Have you heard the one about the Sultan and the Launderer? My lord, it goes like this. My jester Abram muses happily. Who is this? He hasn't done much at my court. He's a reckless desert warrior who is also Herculean, only 55, so I'm sure I'm yet to see his best gesturing, as it were. My face is flushed with tears of laughter. My face is flushed and tears of laughter are running down my cheeks. Where does he get all the jokes from? He's hilarious. Perhaps it's time to get back to work lest I die from laughter. 1% chance I die if he tells the joke, but I lose 37 stress. How much stress do I have? Oh, I could lose some. Why not? Please tell me the joke. And it looks like we survived. Okay, I should lose in the beginning, but my allies should hopefully sway the tide. Come on, allies. That was a close one, but yes, we are going to win the battle. Excellent. Oh, but they did unfortunately take this land back before I could finish that. A reading in Kairouan. What is my wife into? Ooh, she has 8 diplomacy and 8 learning. She's also sadistic, fickle, and ambitious. So probably not something pious, but it could be either learning or entertaining. Somebody ambitious probably wants to learn, so I'm going to go with the army's pridine. Sure. Oh no. As the clerk drones on and on, I can tell Gueda's attention is slipping. While I think of how to salvage the situation, my cousin, Jadida, suddenly chimes in and asks, "May I humbly suggest we read Golden Legend instead?" And Gueda immediately perks up with renewed interest. Why didn't I think of that? I think, what did it say? Golden Legend? Is that the pious one? I don't know. But this is not going well. I don't think this seduction is going to pan out. And one of my daughters died in childbirth at age 31. She has continued the line. Oh, so sad. Asenath. Goodbye, my child. Good thing I heard that joke, though. Otherwise might be in danger. I'm taking attrition, and I'm low on supply. 27 out of 150. The supply limit here is good enough, so that I don't lose extra. Another daughter born. I think my cold-hearted paramour. As I draw close to Sultana Gueda, I do not know whether to tear the clothes from her body or punch the brush smile off of her face. Oh my god. She kisses me, a challenge. I drag her closer, a fitting riposte. The warring feelings in my chest are echoed by our bodies. We spend the night delivering both insult and bliss unto each other. Wow. Okay, so she will still become my lover, even with the 55% success chance. And, we're good to go there. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay, I think I saw the enemy army coming down to the south here. I bet they are actually going to fight the other people who are attacking them. Yeah, My Holy War. Oh, it looks like they've actually truced with the other people they were fighting. No matter. I'm going to re-enter my territory quick so that I regain supply. I'll let my ally take this land. Yeah, I see them all walking down that way. That's dangerous. I would like to make sure all of my men-at-arms are raised here. Oh. An inspired person can be sponsored. What does she want to craft? A magnificent weapon. I already have a nice spear, but... I mean, she's very competent. Why not? Sponsor inspiration. I have the extra gold from my good old pal, the Basilius. Shakira. Oh. Shakira opens up a hand before bowing deeply. It is both an honor and a privilege to forge a weapon for you. She speaks in a dignified way, but there's glimmer of excitement in her eyes. Tell me, what's your preferred way of fighting with a weapon? I wish to forge something that would suit you best. Well, I already have a good fighting weapon. It is a nice spear, so I think I will let you actually decide. I trust your judgment. Shakira, please. Ooh, and a court event available. A little bird. Oh my. At first, I thought they were merely idiosyncrasies, but it is clear one of my many servants at court has been furtively signaling me. I approach him with my guards at a quiet moment, and he whispers conspiratorially, "Great Sultan, my name is Gabriel. We overhear much while waiting on your guests. They hardly even notice our presence." I look at him doubtfully, wondering whether I really want to hear what he says next. He returns the look, clearly unsure of if what he's saying is a mistake. At last he swallows. "My lord, Amir Hamad, your spiteful cousin. He's the third one behind Sheikh Anthionos' murder." Oh, he was murdered ages ago, wasn't he? Died on the 18th of February, 946. Not 19, that's for sure. That's like 20 years ago. I guess people have grown loose-tongued in their old age. I could say I need more reliable men like you, and Gabriel would join my court. I mean, he's not particularly good or bad. I mean, he is craven and lazy, but honest makes up for that a little bit. I could say, what else have you heard? And I'll learn another secret. Sure, I'm rolling in gold at this point. Why not spend it? I learn of Sheikh, Gaisad... Darn it! Gaia Sadin's lover secret. Not bad. Military engineer, he's a giant. Yes, I will not blackmail him. He seems fine. I could hold court, but I'm gonna wait until the war goes down a little bit. I have too many men to now gain supply in this little province here. So I'm gonna move over to Hanyan. And no commander. Strange. And a council member has died. Or perhaps just been unappointed. I think that might be the case. Bashik Giasadin here of Seuss. He would make an excellent commander. He's a military engineer, desert warrior, and flexible leader. I could ransom a prisoner, but before I do that, I best check. None of my war score is from prisoners. So, yes, you can have him back. Ooh, and it looks like my granddaughter can marry. Wow. Pretty and quick. I should find someone similar here. Preferably with multiple traits. Though it doesn't look like there are many other than of my family. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay, back to the top. I want to find somebody either pretty or quick. That preferably also isn't directly related. Or perhaps fecund. You know what? Maybe that's fine. Then they'll have a bunch of chances to gain kids with multiple traits. Why not? Oh, my armor has low durability. To reforge it would cost 150. 25 years left. And what does this armor give me again? Prowess and prestige. Injury resistance as well. Huh. Marriage proposal was accepted. How are my supplies going? They're starting to get up there. And the enemy... The enemy is coming back to siege their territory. What is this? Oh yes, considered opinion. My weaponsmith Shakira updates me on her progress, droning on about the limits of hammer and bellows as my mind reels about bold ideas for my hammer. I actually love a hammer as a weapon. Like if I have an option in an RPG game or MMO, something like Skyrim, I'll always go for something like a warhammer. I just like the idea of it, and it's something different, you know. The classic sword is just a little bit... It's the clear choice, but it's just a little bit boring. I like the idea of hitting somebody over the head with a hammer, you know, a good old bonk. Just fun stuff. So no matter what I do here, I'm gonna gain a level of stress, or I could just say she knows what she's doing. But if I say, have you considered this angle, it might be of a slightly higher quality. Otherwise, I think that's the best option. Have you considered this angle? It's because of my high learning. Speaking of which, what is my learning up to? 41. That is true. That is pretty high. Okay, and I think I better fight these guys down here, which kind of sucks, because my allies in the north are going to stop their siege. Are we going to catch them in time? We are. Excellent. If they had moved into the mountains, I don't know that I could have fought them. AI, are you okay? You having some issues there? Okay. That was strange. Okay, Fickle Philip. What the heck is even that? I bump into a very grave-looking Shakira, my weaponsmith, hoping that she doesn't bring ill news of my splendid hammer. Oh, there you are, my liege. I've hit a wall with my work. Nothing major. My ideas have gone to the ground as the pressure mounts. She naps nervously. Yeah, no, that's fine. She naps nervously. I just need some inspiration, mighty Sultan. Might you have some prior examples I could examine? I have just the tonic. A small chance that things get better. I know just what you need. I could feed her hashish cakes. Also unlikely to help too much. Or I could bring her to the armory. I think I'll do that. Maybe she'll look at my spear and be like, oh my gosh. Dang. That's a good spear. Inspiration, out with the old. Where is she located anyway? I guess just... That makes sense. At my palace. Shakira and I are ushered into my extensive armory. Arguable. Where I point out some of my favorite items, hinting at their stories. The weaponsmith pauses, as though awestruck, examining my fine crown. Are you serious? My fine crown? Very fine, my liege. Could I use its metal? Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Yes, you may use the metal of my fine crown. The crown that I was so very angry about when it was created. Gosh. Or I could say use the scale armor instead, but I'd like to repair that one. It's actually good. The crown is just kind of bad. Yeah, use the crown, and that is actually kind of cool. Please, repurpose. Now I'm excited. Now I'm excited about this hammer. Repurpose my crown into something worthy of owning. Oh, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. Love over yonder. Even if I am far away from my lover Kinna, our hearts are one. If I remind her of my feelings, it might bring the welcoming smile I adore to her face. A poem. If she appreciates it, She'll gain opinion. Yeah, I'd love to write a little poem. Speaking of all of that good stuff, I'm also not currently seducing anyone. Removes attraction penalties from seduce schemes. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? It's Valentine's Day. People don't care about attraction. That's a lie. Have I not seduced any of my wives yet? That one is seduced. This one is seduced. I could also grant her a pardon. I think I will do that. And this one is also, yeah. So all of my wives are also my lovers, right? Oh, I could also demand conversion. Yeah, switch to my faith. Oh, well, hey, my main wife isn't... Well, that's awkward. Also not main wife, I suppose. Primary wife, is that... Is there... Does it tell me? Yeah, make primary spouse. My primary wife. It's a weird way to refer to them, but alas, it is the way they refer to them, so it shall be done. Sultan Shmuel, my dear Petal, the poem you sent me lit up my day and my desire for you. The knowledge that you are thinking of me as well is the only thing that makes it bearable. How cute. Novel perspectives. My Alama, Usama of the Aglabid Sultanate. I sit quietly, listening to my rabid Alama Usama, locked in keen theological debate with my Corsair Hamad, who is also my court physician. I suppose this makes sense. Hamad entreats doubtfully, but Ash'ariism is closer to the true word of Allah. It's the purest distillation of the Muslim revelations. Usama scoffs, sneering. Read the Quran and you will see that Allah created men and women together. Neither is subservient to the other at the beginning of time. Huh. This is why I do not talk to the lost, Hamad sighs with frustration. If you do not listen to truth, I only hope you are somehow spared infernal hell. I could say he has a point, and I could switch back to Ash'ariism, but that sounds crazy. I don't want to hear this kind of talk again. Hamad would leave my court, no longer be my court physician. Can I just how about you just convert? It is not our place to debate the divine, but I'll debate with you anyway, after saying that. And, oh no! One of my lovers died! It's gonna be difficult to finish this stream with the most lovers if I keep losing them. I currently have 4. Aw, heck. A swollen belly. Kina has come to me and I immediately knew why. She is with child, and there is little doubt in her heart, as in mine, as to who the father is. However, with my marriage to Taliba, there is nothing I can do except hope that my involvement stays secret. Ooh, she doesn't have a husband either. It's gonna be hard to hide that. Oh, heck, too much of a good thing. Again, I have too many women in my life and it's making me stressed. It might break me, but what is life without love? That is part of the challenge. I must consume hashish cakes in order to deal with it. Delicious. I will also write my thoughts down. Flowing ink. Yes, I will write poems for the many women in my life, or poems for myself. Why not? Let's make sure these guys get moving, instead of just dealing with every pop-up that comes my way. Not every gift has to be a grand statement of wealth. Smaller things can make far greater impression, as long as they are chosen well. I wonder what Sultanate Taliba would appreciate. She's greedy, diligent, and compassionate. A silver locket, always close to her heart. I think that she likes to catch people's attention, or just likes things that glimmer. She is greedy, so that does seem likely. A stuffed fox would be if she appreciates symbols of authority. A flower display at the garden in Kairouan. If she likes tending to things, or likes beauty, or perhaps not. I think the silver locket She is greedy, so that makes sense to me. No longer overwhelmed by stress, and I received the silver locket you sent. I am unsure as the reason why you left me a gift like this, but I took note of it. Darn it. It wasn't the right play. Looks like my ally's about to get thrashed over here. Oh, no, he's actually winning. Oh my gosh. I chose a good ally. He absolutely crushed him. Up to 69% on that war. Nice. And inspiration realized. And it looks real cool over there. My lord! My beneficiary, Shakira, approaches me with a wide grin, sweat dripping down her forehead and soot smeared across her face. I've toiled over the forge for many days and nights, but finally, my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I unveil what is hidden underneath, my eyes grow wide. A warhammer of masterful craftsmanship. The wrought iron head has been etched to display a relief of inspirational quotes. That's epic. And then mounted on a sturdy olive wood shaft. Sultan Shmuel's warhammer. It's a famed weapon. Oh my god, prowess plus 9. And it allows me to have another knight. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Number of knights plus 1, knight effectiveness plus 8%. Lasts for 133 years. That's crazy. The plus 9 prowess is, it's a little ridiculous. Yeah, okay. What does my spear do? Enemy fatal casualties plus 5%. Wow. Yeah, this hammer is just significantly better. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. I don't have a crown anymore. But it was used to make this excellent weapon. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I wish they had, like, some physicality to them, like I could see it, but I think if I put it in my court as a court item, then I can actually see it in all of its glory and shape and such. The Clothes Thief. As I'm about to retire for the night, a scene of unbelievable hilarity ensues before my eyes. I know this one. Who do we have? Prince Muzaffaruddin has had his clothes stolen by my jester. Come here, give me back my clothes or I'll split you in half, he screams. Oh, you'll never catch me. I need your clothes to build my cozy little jester nest. I love me the jester nest. That's incredible. Oh. Abram giggles, carrying an armful of stolen clothes. Har har, just what I needed to see. I love a jester nest. He could do that nightly, to steal a new person's clothes, and it would get me. It would get me every time. Ah, Amir Bettis. Serve me well, thank you. He's taken the knee. Ooh, I can hold another mystical communion. Why waste time? Ah, disapproval by Alama. My preparations for my mystical communion is well underway. You know what? I didn't even think about that when creating my new religion. I should have thought about it. I could have got the one that lets you get wise man trait and such. A good Maglite would refrain from this kind of behavior. This brings me closer to Allah than you could ever hope. And I mean it. Alright, I guess I'll just continue taking these little pieces of land. Oh no, another reading. My last one went so poorly. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over, when Sultana Taliba suggested a reading. I could say let's be entertained. Travels to Jerusalem. Sure. Maybe I just shouldn't think about it too much. She's completely engrossed. It went so well. It was great, wasn't it? Perfect. Oh, I can ransom someone. Hold up. No war score from prisoners still. So let's do that. Oh, I can ransom a bunch of people. Hold up. Oh, yes. Yes, the bastard child. But we don't have any bastard children, technically, which is why he is a wild oat. I could expose her secret and my secret, or I could just let him live his life. I'm gonna just let him live his life. I have enough children to worry about. and I think she'll be able to provide a nice home for him. I have no reason to believe that, and no reason to not believe that, perhaps. There's so many little tiny armies running around here. What is up with that? Oh! My ally is about to be crushed over there. I think I better go help him. My beloved wife. Oh, excellent. The servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with roses this time. She smiles attentively and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm our devotion we swore before Allah. Perhaps in a more carnal fashion. Indeed. Indeed, it is a little more carnal. Here comes my lover. Perfect. It's another one. It's another one. I think we're up to 5. Who do I work on next? Perhaps this lady? Ooh, 0% chance to seduce her. Okay, maybe not. Is there anybody at my court that is particularly attractive? I mean, this lady, she's a legendary reveler, a military engineer. I think we'd have a lot to talk about. Yeah, 95% chance. Let's get her done. Oh, they're running. That's right, you run away. Let's try to... Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, what I should do... Attack here. Let them switch over. Oh, crap, now I'm stuck going that direction. Well... Help! Ally! It looks like we're gonna win anyway. We have huge advantage numbers. Our Ferris was wounded, though. We do take the win. I guess I'll just go up to this place over here. This castle. Start sieging it down. Small but meaningful. Another small gift I'm giving. Last time was a silver locket and it didn't catch their eye. Symbols of authority. She is ambitious, so maybe that means she would like symbols of authority. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go with the stuffed fox. Thank you so much for the stuffed fox you gave me. I can scarcely remember last time I received such a wonderful gift. Perfect. 6 months, but the bar is all the way at the end. Oh, there we go. I just had to update, I guess. It was a little bit strange. My ally's also going to take this place here in 5 months, and I think that might get us to our 100%. My granddaughter, Bediet, has given birth to another daughter, who is fecund and pretty. Very cool, very cool. Looks like we're going to get in another fight here. Or are they going for my ally? They're going for my ally. I'm going to let my... Oh, they caught him. I'm not going to help. I think it's a mistake. I think I should have helped. Darn it. I don't think I would have got there in time anyway, though. I would have had to go. But I could have... Well, I don't want to think about it too much, because I think they're going to come for me next. And they have much greater numbers. Anyway, a reading in Kairouan. Yes, this is the important thing at hand. Another reading. What would she like? Something pious? No, I don't think so. Let's be entertained. She's known in the arts. Well, the improvement of the moral qualities would give us a chance to learn. No, let's be entertained. She's completely engrossed. Ah, yes, I know, Kanha, and she loves to be entertained. 'Twas great, wasn't it? Okay, it looks like they might go siege down this area here. Dang. 97%. Oh, that's tough. I wonder if my ticking war score can get me there. It says I might actually win the battle here, which I find kind of crazy, given that they have 5,000. Oh, I am up to 4,000. Only 1,000 men less, and a lot of my army is made of men-at-arms. Don't know if I can tell just by looking at this army here. Oh, I can. They also have an incredibly large amount of men-at-arms, but a lot of them are horses. Don't know if that makes a difference. Another child of my dynasty. And let's go in. Let's go in for the attack. I'm starting out at a bit of a disadvantage here. Cradled by sickness. No, my daughter. She's sickly. Let's see. It looks like we're starting to change the tides of battle in our favor. You are an implacable man, Shmuel, but I do not like you that way. Oh, rejection. The sting of rejection. Okay, again, huge advantage. And we crush them. 98%. It looks like the ticking war score is going up at this point. No war score from held objectives. Okay, so I still need to take more land. I'll try to get this one here. And this will take us up to 100%. It's going to take 7 months, which is a bit longer than I'd like, because what that probably means is... Oh no, it looks like their armies are just headed to the north there. Maybe it is fine. Oh no, there, they come back down. They might be able to siege out some of the land I've taken before I can take more land. And what is this? My corsair, Shiban, has accused my granddaughter Badiat of having an affair with Hamad. I do have more important matters to attend to. Yes, everybody knows. Another secret exposed. Ugh, come on. I'm busy. How long is it going to take them? 5 months. And we have 3 months left here. It might be worth just assaulting the fort. Gonna lose a ton of men. That brings me up to 100%. Woo! Okay. So, I've gained an absolute ton of land. I think enough to form the empire. If it weren't for the fact that the empire title... Oh, it only costs 500 gold. Okay, that's better than the 1,000 it looked like before. And I still need 2 more counties. All right. 2 more counties I can definitely do. I need to give away a bunch of this land, though, which is probably good, because I can give it... Oh my... can give it to a bunch of my children. So this daughter needs some land. Actually, you know what? I should look at the duchy map. Okay. Marrakesh is all this land here. So, yeah. Grant titles. You can have these 2. You can have these 2. Actually, maybe just 1. Because as I assign kids to land here, more kids are going to pop up like, hey, we want land too. Convert him to my religion first, and then I need to wait for him to accept. No? Maybe not? Okay, maybe I can't grant him land. No, I can. Weird. There you go. You can have some land. And you can have some land. And you get land. And you get land. Oh, looks like I'm running up to the end of the kids here. I also wanted to change my succession laws to just be regular partition. But I can't quite do that yet. Or what is high partition? Under high partition succession, the lion's share of titles goes to your player heir. The rest will be divided between your children. Okay. Under regular partition, the titles will be divided equally. So I really want high partition, but I need these people to like me if I want to enact that, it would appear. And I also need heraldry. Okay. Hereditary and heraldry. Sure, so that's going to take some time. Can't do that yet. in the meantime, I'll just have to continue doing what I'm doing. This child wants more land. Fine. Fine, take another piece of land. This child also wants more land. Fine. Take another piece of land. It's so... The borders are so bad. And you also want another piece of land. Well. Okay. That's an absolute mess. But that's something for them to deal with. Next time I'm giving out land, I'll keep in mind that it's weird the way it works. And so for the Empire title, I could choose to take some land from a ton of different places here. Oh, Egypt's gone. It is now Sultanate again. Take some land from Tibesti, but I think the northern land here is definitely the best bet because, well, there's 2 tiny counties I can just take. And they're probably more well-developed, I would guess. Yeah, look at that. It's already feudal and has a bunch of buildings. So, yeah, let's do that. We're just going to conquer the county, and I think I'll do this one at the same time. And conquer the county. Boom. And then it's a waiting game after that. Let's just raise my men-at-arms. Should be enough to take both of these counties here. 909. Yeah, that should do. Attack! Handily win that fight. 8 months. Can we lower that? Doesn't look like it. If I had more men, it would probably be a little quicker. But I'm not too rushed. We're still losing a gold per month. Right, I can still ransom some people. Prisoners, mass ransom. Another child of my dynasty. They don't stop coming. Holy! Whoever I ransomed gave me a metric ton of gold. Love that. More perks. Removes rank difference penalty from seduce schemes. Removes incestuous penalty from seduce schemes. Targeting adults over the age of 19. Sure, we'll do that, and then maybe... Is there anybody in either the Abbasid or Tunalid that I can become a lover of? Right. Right. No, not really, because she hates me. Not this man. His wife. What about his daughter? His daughter is 40. I could potentially seduce her 60%. Yeah, let's go for a more difficult one. Why not? Let's try it out. Just about done this first war. And a dangerous faction. Ah, who is this? Sheikh Clanchla ibn Chankla of Aria. I butchered all of that, I'm so sure. I'm so sorry again. He has learned Arabic? Impressive. Send my regards. They're up to 1,000 men in this little county here. I think I can actually ransom this guy off. For 50 bucks. And then I'll still keep 100%. Because I control all the land. I just have to wait for them to accept. Yep, there we go. So he is a free man, but I take his land. Oop. And I think I'll give this to somebody who isn't my kid. Because my kids are just a pain. Do I have any Ferris or anything who would like some land? I have such a long scroll list. Grandsons, granddaughters, prisoners. It'd be pretty funny just to give it directly to one of my prisoners. Blarion Ibn Jamila? Grandson of Prince of Blarion? Yeah, why not? Well, yeah, sure. Why not? There might be reasons, but it is fine. Ooh, another handily won battle. And then we'll be up to the necessary 72 counties. Oh, it looks like I'm at war with this place down here. I guess they were the ally of Sedua here. Okay. A troubadour will soon be performing for the court at Castello. It would be a simple request to have him change the performance to be a dedication to Soraya, the target of my affection. It will be a bold declaration to the lady. I prefer veiled illusions. What would she prefer? Impatient, deceitful, greedy. Or I should not dabble in things like this. 68% chance that the scheme gains budding interest, but because I'm shy, I'll gain some stress. 68% chance is pretty good. I'm gonna go for it. Far from home. Okay. Who is it? We have Anthusa here. A stranger is brought before me. She has been waiting outside the castle gates for weeks, my liege. My guard informs me. The woman bows deeply. My name is Anthusa, your highness. I've traveled far and wide and seen many things. Traveled far and wide and seen many things, but I am weary of the road. If you allow me to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you, and be your loyal servant. Sure. Embrace Allah, and I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Siege event timer is down to 12 days. Love that. Thank you for your gift of music. The troubadour's performance was greatly appreciated. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Amorous understanding. In my pursuit of Soraya's affection, it would be very helpful to know exactly what her tastes are. Wow, my spies only have a 47% chance, or I can go to her directly, which I think I will do that. And I just noticed this will help me win her affection. Perfect. That went well. I have some inventory items here. They are both... Oh no, one of them, learn language scheme power +4, worn language manual. And the other one is Rafika's battle axe, prowess +1 and advantage in dry lands. Doesn't really help me, but it's cool to have, I suppose. I could also fix up my armor real quick since I have the gold. But I think I really want to focus on that Empire title. 5 months left on this siege. Do I want to assault the fort? I don't know. Is there a downside? I might lose so many men that I can no longer take the fort, but it is only level 3, so it'd probably be fine. Let's assault! 20 days. It's still going to be a long assault. Let's get rid of that for a second. A reading in Castello. Yes. Okay. What would she like? Well, she's not particularly into learning, not particularly into being entertained. Maybe. Perhaps something pious? I don't know. Maybe being entertained. Fine. Let's be entertained. And she's completely engrossed. Ah, perfect. Sometimes things just work out. And we've got our last little province here. Little county, little province. I guess the province is what encapsulates the multiple. Is a province the same as a duchy, I guess? I think that would be the case, probably. Asenet bint Ghiasadin of my dynasty. Sure, you can take that land. I don't see why not. A dangerous faction is about. It is all the peasants. All the peasants in the newly conquered territory. That makes sense because they're all probably Ashari, and since we are fundamentalists, they're more likely to join factions. At this point, I can host a bunch of feasts or something. I can ransom a bunch of prisoners, so... prisoners, mass ransom. See how much I get from that? Right. You want freedom? You shall have death! Rally the troops. Okay. they're going to go somewhere. I don't know where they're going, but they're going into the water. Wow, at 2,000 I already have enough to potentially beat them. But we'll raise the full force. Just to make sure we crush them real quick. And it looks like they're going to try to reinforce these guys that I'm taking out. Ooh, now or never. Soraya's reactions to my advances tell me everything I need to know. The time has come to put my plan into action. I think my chances are good, yet I must remember that Soraya's father, Malik Abdal, is always watching. I have 100% secrecy, so not too worried about that. She will be mine. In any other court. You came all this way for me, my songbird? After searching the hallways of Soraya's castle, clad in servant's garb to avoid notice, I find Soraya in a secluded garden. She lights up as she sees me. How? Alright, I don't want to dog on your castle or anything, but if I could sneak in just wearing servant's garb, you might want to check into your security a little bit. The ratty shirt I had donned soon lies forgotten on the floor as we spend the whole night making sure my journey was worth the effort. For you, I would do this journey 100 times over. Another war complete. Lovely. More crushed vassals, and the empire, the almost empire, is starting to look very, very nice. Almost as, I guess, similar size to Khazaria, though their land is probably a little more usable than a lot of my open desert here. Like all of this land, can't use that for anything, just exists. But, you know, still nice to have, I suppose. In about 1,100 years from now, this will be a perfect place to put a solar farm. One of my priests. He hasn't been doing his priestful duties. The Maglabid world has been shocked to learn that my son, Prince Rafik, has failed to pursue multiple opportunities to increase his personal power and holdings. Right, I guess that is a sin. He's content. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. While scandals among the clergy are nothing new, it is disquieting for one to occur so close to home. Huh. I like that the events trigger based on stuff related to people's traits. I have arrived in Kairouan to pay homage. Sheikh Ablarion. Ah, yes. I have appointed one of your... You have no children. Well, I've appointed somebody else with the Ablarion first name. As a vassal. Or is that him? That might be him. Yeah, it is not him. Wait, is it this one? Oh, that was him. Was that him? That was him. Yeah, that was him. Okay, thank you. Thank you for paying homage to me. For bending the knee. Okay, how can I get my gold up? I can transfer vassalage. Where is... Oh, down here. In the south. Yeah, I'll grant you that, vassal. Until... No! My dear Gueda, I might not have loved you, yet I feel your passing more acutely than I even thought possible. My lover, she was 65. I hope you find peace. I can't seem to hold down as many lovers as I was trying to here. But it's time to find another one as well. I am heterosexual. Are there any... I don't know. I guess I could search by sexuality in the character finder view. That sounds like a whole thing. Wow. This lady is generous, just, and lustful. I could negotiate her release, demand conversion, and recruit her. And then I'll let that go through. Then I can seduce her. 60% chance. I've seduced on worse odds. Maybe. I don't even know that that's true necessarily. Of course, children continue to be born of my dynasty. Ooh. Right, I can hold court, I'm sure. But anyway, there's a royal lapse. The pageantry of court continues day after day from dawn to dusk. Hamad extemporizes on my greatness, spouting platitudes and praises. Nearby, Shaika Asenet joins in, playing to the crowd, grinning stupidly and expecting a sign of my favor for her antics. I could say, forgive me, I have other business to attend to and lose 18 court grandeur. Or I could just say, my apologies, you were saying? Because, let's see here. Ah, right. A deep, insistent desire to withdraw and shut my blinds alone with my hashish slowly builds. It do be building. And I think it's about time I hold court. It's been a while, a number of years since I've held court. I'm 70 years of age, so surely my reign is coming to an end rather soon. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors to my hall. I will hear what you have to say. First up, my guest Dalat approaches my throne with a smirk on his face and bows deeply. Greetings, your majesty. During my recent trip to the Duchy of Mallorca, I learned some fascinating tidbits about several of Duchess Gadiliona's subjects. I would be happy to share these with you for a prize. I don't even care, my guy. Begone, rumor monger. My court is no place for the likes of you. Silly guy. Next up, I am faced with Sharif ibn Amunay Aglabid's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as his kinswoman, Lumsi, gently ushers him towards my throne. This child here. My grandson. Sultan, she laments. The boy's been at Rafiq's court with no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear mama. Please look to his future. It's my grandson. I will raise the boy myself. I didn't realize his ma had passed. Ah, okay. And next up, this petitioner is extremely angry, and it is Sheikha Asenet of Satua. Of Seda. Of Seda? We'll go with that. Shaka Asenet of Seda. With the briefest of deference shown, Asenet relays that some of my knights, led by Emir Shaban Boutasid, have passed through the sheikdom of Seda recently. They have been looting and pillaging. She is ambitious, brave and calm, fortune builder, a fine woman, a fine vassal. And this torturer has come through and plundered her land with some of his men. That is messed up. That is messed up. And he must be punished. You must return your plunder, Shaban, you torturous mad lad. And with that, court is adjourned. Okay, court grandeur level is 10, and it is going down slightly. Since it's already going down, I might lower a couple more things here. Just so that I can get enough to form the empire, and then I can bump them back up again. I'll just do one of them. I'll turn exotic food down to lavish food. And does changing my court type help at all if I go to administrative? Yeah, vassal tax contribution plus 10%. That's only if I have level 10 court grandeur. No, this will be fine for now. Lavish food it is. Lavish food is fine enough. We don't always need exotic food. Oh, right. Celebrate other cultures. 320 coins. Ooh. I would love to, but it must wait. A gift of labor. Everyone appreciates a gift, but perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that will make a real impression on Tanina. Again, she is just, generous, and lustful. I could commission some poetry for her. Wood carving of a castle, or an embroidery featuring her house crest. Her house, she has an alright house. It's insignificant level of splendor. And I'm more of a poetry guy myself. I am a writer after all. Where is it? The journaling decision. I should probably take that. Anyway, commission some poetry. Yeah, I am over my stress. Thank you so much for the poem on the joys of life you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. I am just too good at this. I am just too good. And some hashish cakes? I mean, bring them on. It's been a long time. I need to lose some stress. Why not? Getting 6 gold per turn. I'm coming up on the wire here. A big benefit is I do have the trait that tells me that I'm gonna die a year before I do. So even though I am 71, just had my birthday, should be good for at least a little while longer. And hopefully that'll be enough to create the Empire. And a murder scheme is afoot. My spy masters come to me with grave news, while we do not yet know who. Somebody is plotting to kill my Corsair Hamad. He's 75 and about to die anyway. I think if you're plotting to kill him, you could, like, just poke him. And another reading! Another reading! Let's be entertained. She's engrossed. Of course she is. I know how to ask for a reading, and this is how. My vassal's at war. Peasant revolt. Ooh. Oh, and my daughter. She no longer. Is this my daughter or granddaughter? Yeah, my daughter. She no longer is sickly. May you grow strong, and wise, and strong. And wise, and strong, and perhaps even wise. Court grandeur decreased to 9. That is okay. Oh, and the sting of rejection. The sting of rejection. It is such a sting. And I'm missing a spouse. Oh no. One of my spouses has died. I must find a new one. Fecund and intelligent. You are very high in learning. A mystic. Wow. Also lustful, brave, and just. A lovely woman. A lovely woman who will convert, and then I will seduce her. How many? Oh, so many pop-ups. Mortal adoration. Your lovers are less likely to join murder schemes against you. Lovers are more likely to save you in attempted murders. I don't think that's necessary. I'm going to go for home advantage here instead. And what am I up to as far as... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lovers. 5 Valentine's Day lovers. That is just fine. Oh, and my artifacts are low durability. I know. I want to fix the scale armor. I really do. I can't afford it yet. More scandals. I don't have time for your scandals. Right, and I can find out tastes and preferences here. My spies look like they'll have a better chance than I will. So yeah, go ahead. This is very interesting. She's a woman of fine taste. Noted. I will keep that in mind, and I gain another learning perk actually. Monthly piety from buildings plus 100%. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. And honestly, it might be a good idea to switch out of the temptation tree. But no, I can't. It's Valentine's Day. Surely I must keep with it. 482 gold. Come on. We're so close, Maghreb. I can feel it. It's within my grasp. No, but I'm a year out. I'll be done within the year. No. Okay. It's really a race against the clock. I do just need the 500 gold. I wonder, is there anything I can sell or something? Wow, it's Pursuit of Power that makes it not cost 1,000. It's a good thing I took that because, oh, I'd be really in trouble. Okay, I have a year. I have a year to create the empire, or else my kids are gonna split up the realm in a way that is, I just hate to think about. Are there any decisions I can take to get me some gold? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, one more month though, and I have enough. A reading in Karawan? I bet she wants to learn. She is 22 learning. She's completely engrossed. I know these things. Also, a mystic. Ah! No, I can found Holy Order. But I can found the Empire. Can I found the Empire? I can create the Empire title. Create the Empire of Maghreb. Boom! We've done it! Aglabid. I think I will change the name back to... No, it is... Oh, wait. That name is... Wait, why what? The Aglabid Empire. But the primary title is still Maghreb. Well, that's fine. Okay, so now that I have the Aglabid Empire, I've united Northern Africa. I'll be dead within the year. And now when my kids inherit kingdom titles, they won't leave my lands. Oh, incredible. And just in time, my wife will become my lover. As we were united in marriage, now we are united in heart. I wonder, with a year left, do I have time to seduce one more person? It's gonna be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 lovers currently, but some of them are getting a little old. And I think this is my best chance. If I can get up to 8 lovers, there's no way that in my next life I can get enough before the end of the stream. Okay. Let's see, 95% chance. Let's do it. Let's seduce her. Hopefully it'll be a quick one, because otherwise I'm screwed. A bunch of people can get married. Okay. Mostly granddaughters. This one is pretty. Let's find you. Wow, a genius husband? Sure. Why not? This granddaughter, no special traits. So, maybe to this genius. My granddaughter in Ferris, she has 16 prowess. I bet she would appreciate somebody of great strength. Yeah, like Herculean, though not this many, 66. My court jester, who is also incredibly old. This person right here, Milad. Wait, they're related? Well, they can't be that related, surely. And lastly, another granddaughter. I have so many granddaughters. This one is pretty and robust. Let's just scroll all the way down here. Preferably not a grandson of mine. All these people are very young. Okay, we'll scroll up a little bit more. Hail. Hail. Robust. I want somebody relatively young. Maybe this man. He's a genius as well. Sure. Why not? That should get rid of all of that. Excellent. 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 Surely they could just have that pop up as one message. And I can... Oh, no! One of my lovers! I think 7's going to be the max. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past 7. I'll negotiate all of these alliances real quick. And I've... Oh, and that was not just a lover. It was one of my spouses as well. Oh, how sad. I guess it doesn't really matter. who I pick here. Alucia, she seems nice enough. Continue to negotiate these alliances. So that my vassals will be more happy. Marvelous news. And I'm in a mental break. Overwhelmed by stress. Oh, is that because forming an alliance gives me stress because I'm shy? Yeah. Well, has to be done. My hashish cakes will, get me through it. And I can hire a court physician. Something expensive. A gift is certain to catch Adilla's attention, and surely anyone would appreciate a fine, clearly expensive one. I mean, I am an emperor, so I suppose it's you know, kind of expected now. A tailor to dress her to perfection. I mean, she's wearing cloths because she's ill, but... Oh, no! I received the masterfully tailored clothes you sent me. I am unsure of the reason you sent me a gift like this. What do you mean? It's a pretty clear message, I would think. I guess not. It's a little embarrassing. Okay. Ugh. No, my antiquarian. Okay. I need to appoint a court physician. I don't have anybody who's good at that, really. My wife is average. That'll do. Antiquarian is also needed. I guess Abdul Latif the Headless, which I think means that he will get his head cut off at some point, but he can be my antiquarian for now. Is there anybody else I'd like to assign? It doesn't really matter. I'm about to die anyway. I could get a court musician. That might be kind of cool. Ah, and there it is. Death has taken me once again. Malik al-Massam Shmuel of the Aghlabid Empire has passed on to eternity at 73 years of age. He died of old age. Although quite famous for sharp intellect, he could still not outsmart Azrael. Malik al-Massam Muzarraf... I should have named him. Muzaffaruddin ascends to the throne. Trusting and complacent, Muzaffaruddin's council may have more power over him than what is right. He's 52, so I'm not likely to live long as him either. What was inherited was the Sultanate of Tahert, the Sheikdom of Setfira, and the Sheikdom of Tortali. I played 48 years as Shmuel, a great man, the longest so far, and I will continue as Malik al-Massam Muzaffaruddin, who appears to be a little heavyset. I need to, hold up, get rid of all this. Don't want any of that. The new Malik al-Muazzam. With the passing of my father Shmuel, the responsibility to lead this vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and crack my knuckles. So true. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Long live Malik al-Muazzam. Ah, and I got an achievement. Which one is it? Hold up a second. Loot an artifact you do not have a claim on and pass it down to your heir. Ah, cool. I get to fill my court. Maybe this will be a chance to please some powerful vassals. My uncle here, very unhappy. Mostly because I don't have an alliance with him, the short reign, and he wants a seat on the council. So this will be a good step in getting that up. Sheikh Goyasadin here. he should like me once I assign him as my marshal. Spymaster. Spymaster. I just want to be somebody who likes me, but this guy doesn't really like me. Can I can negotiate an alliance with him. I'll do that quick. I gotta press play so that he accepts. And then I'll assign him -1. Ugh. It's still a little dangerous, but alas, it'll have to be. And everyone else is going to have to suck it up. I'm increasing development in the capital. What are we up to? 18. And it's going to take 4 years. It's already partway through, so I will let that continue. Do I need to convert faith? Oh, what the heck? In my main lands, I need to... It's of a different religion? Okay. I will do that then. Ugh. And I need a bunch of spouses, of course. What is my current spouse? Pretty and robust. I will still likely have a bunch of kids, so I'd like to find some people who are fairly capable. My court physician, who was also the wife of my father, but they weren't close in age anyway. Not that we're that close in age, but closer. Who else do we have here? Amazonian, why not? And one more. Somebody with good traits, preferably not my cousin. Well, then again, they are quick and comely, and I am quick and comely, so the chance of getting good traits is pretty darn high. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. It's a little dangerous, but I can choose a guardian for my daughter who's learning intrigue and is possessed. Love that for her, I guess. My Corsair, he can take care of that. And Prince Benjamin. He's not my heir. Has a bunch of nice traits, though. He can... what is he learning? Stewardship. My Corsair can also teach him, I guess. Why not? What is my lifestyle? It is martial. Suppose it's not entirely necessary, given that we've done most of the war for these lands, but that's fine. We'll let that be. We'll let that be, and I'll check out these dangerous factions. I bet I can ally with a bunch of these people. No, just arranged marriage. What the heck? Is it in here? No. I could learn language, which I should do. The Berber language. 60% chance only. Yeah, looks like that's the best bet. It's gonna have to be the way it is. Does he have anybody who I can marry? Can my daughter can marry him. Matrilineally too. Oh, because they're related. Of course. Of course they are. Well, I'm gonna send the proposal anyway. Just to get him out of this faction. There we go. And nobody else is powerful enough. Lovely. Very cool. Huh. Now I need to think of next goals. Actually, I think what I would like to do is the decision here. Dismantle the papacy. So to do that, I need to control all of Italia and just make sure that the Pope isn't landed. So the papacy needs to have no land, which they still only control this little piece here, so shouldn't be that difficult. Sardinia, Corsica, I could probably war for, but I need to wait until I'm in the positive on gold first. There is a court matter to attend to, colorful talent. I find my son, Benjamin, sitting on the floor, surrounded by spilled paint and pieces of canvas, for the 3rd time this month. My courtiers whisper about him being an artistic genius in the making, but the servants complain about scrubbing the floors free of paint. Huh. Do I have any reason to believe he's an artistic genius? Or learning. So maybe. Diplomacy isn't too bad. Generous, humble, honest. Well, I will nurture it. I'll see if he can turn into something bigger than himself. We will see. Also, I want to hold court because as the new emperor, it is my duty to hear what my subjects have to say. Gesture for the first in line to approach. My son-in-law, Abdul Latif, approaches me with a spring in his step. My liege, Abdul Latif says, full of excitement, I have a great idea that can bring you either money or fame. You have amassed quite the collection of artifacts, my lord, so why not put them on display? You could charge for viewing your collection, or for free, so the more people will view it. He clears his throat before continuing. People do have the tendency to want the things they see, so the downside might be that more people will try to claim your artifacts. I mean, that's pretty cool. I could get paid artifact exhibition, which gives monthly income plus 3%, court grandeur plus 1. I could make it free, which increases my prestige. Or it is not worth inviting the risks. Yes, people can see my artifacts, but a little gold would go a long way. My guest Malal approaches my throne with a smirk on his face and bows deeply. Greetings, your majesty. During my recent trip to the kingdom of Sardinia, Corsica, I learned some fascinating tidbits about several of King Candido's subjects. I'd be happy to share these with you for a price. No, I don't really care. Thanks for the offer, but I plan to take Sardinia, Corsica anyway. My lord, begins my brother, Sultan Shmuel, looking very contrite. The last period has been really tough on my domain. Extra expenses were required on every front, and my coffers are sadly empty. It pains me to, but I resolve to appeal to your munificence for help in paying off my debts. I will not forget the generosity in my time of need. Very well, but you still owe me. I could give him $80, or sorry, I have no money to spare, which quite honestly, I don't have money to spare. So, I'm sorry. Business here is done. And hopefully, I'll get in the positive of gold soon. Real quick. Oh, another dangerous faction. Oh my god. Ah, they want to install him as the to the McGrevy throne. Why? Huh. Interesting. So let's negotiate an alliance with all of the people I can. I could seduce her. It's Valentine's Day, so of course I will also work on that. Why can't I ally with more of these people? I don't know. And maybe it's because of their stature? But this guy has the Sheikdom of Gat, the Emirate. Okay, maybe they have to have an Emirate. The Shaban Emirate. No. What? Oh, first of all, it's this one. Okay, negotiate alliance. I'm losing where the buttons are is the problem. Claim throne. Already negotiating an alliance with him. Oh my god, they're so much more powerful than me. Okay, that helped a little bit. Let's keep going down the list though. I need as many of these people on my side as I can get. Which it looks like isn't going to be nearly enough. So I'm probably going to have to arrange some marriages with some of the more powerful individuals, like this man here. Perhaps my granddaughter to him. Matrilineally, he will accept. So we'll do that. I can arrange a marriage with her. One of my sons to her in particular. And what does that bring us to? Still not nearly enough. Oh! Oh, it disbanded right because the head of the faction. There's another one here now. This lady. My half-sister. Let's negotiate an alliance with her. They want to install her on the throne. If I ally to her, does that stop this? It does not. So, back to negotiating alliances. Such is the way when the realm passes down to a new leader. Another claimant. Royal Grandeur level 8. The factions just keep filling up. I can't keep them at bay. Okay, this man is 15%. And now they're made up of such small percentages that I have to... Oh no. It's going to be difficult. I don't have many people to marry off either. Am I sorting by inheritable traits? I am. Okay, so that I can change up. My granddaughter. To my vassal. Matrilineally. And this man as well. Let's have a look. Is this the same granddaughter? I don't know. Must be. Or there's just no valid characters. So maybe my nephew? There's also no valid characters. Okay. So I can't arrange a marriage with that man. So it'll have to be Sheikh Shafir ibn Asenath here. Perhaps my niece? No. It's not interested in that. My nephew. But I can't get it to anybody in that family. Faction disbanded and then is back again. Of course. Wait for it to fill up a little bit. Too weak to send an ultimatum. Maybe it's fine at this point. Can I just leave it? Where is even this guy? Oh, he controls this little south area. And a good story from my court jester. You look tired, my lord. My jester Abraham says. Abraham? Anyway, I know the cure for that. It's called Travels to Jerusalem. What do you say? Shall I start reading? Abraham beckons me to sit down. It is an amusing text. I really need this break. Yeah, I do. I do really need this break, it's true. He even does different voices for the characters. Incredible. Thank you, my court jester. So many expenses. Court amenities, expenses to court positions. Yeah, and I became obese. I'm gaining a lot less gold. Because I still haven't upgraded my realm enough here. I don't think I'm gonna go into the positive. But Sheikh Blarian has come to bend the knee and show his allegiance. Thank you very much. Huh. I might have to take new land, but I can't even... Like, I'm already at 4 out of 5 domain holdings, and that's just from my one little county here. Curious. I could steal an artifact. 22% chance. The lucky coin that I gave to his line ages ago. No point in stealing that back, I don't think. Huh, yeah, and my artifacts still have low durability. Benjamin has come of age. They grow up so fast. He's a fortune builder. Congratulations. Not bad. And he can marry now. Very cool, very cool. And I have so much stuff in my inventory. Court Granger's now at 9. And another dangerous faction. Yes, yes, I know. Can I sell these? Some of these artifacts? I don't think I can. I can just reforge or repair. Actually, wait. How much is it? You will pay 150 to repair. If I wanted to reforge it... right, it becomes a pedestal item. So I don't really want to do that. What I could do, though, is for... Like this axe, I could reforge it. It costs 1 gold. And then it's a pedestal item. And it's not a particularly useful weapon. As a weapon, I guess it's not a particularly useful weapon as a court item either. What about my Masterwork Spear here? Because now that I have this really awesome Warhammer, I could probably move this over. Prestige per dread, stress gain less, powerful vassal opinion +1. I mean, that's so low. How is that going to help me? I do not know. Oh, but the trinket. Oh, this manual is a trinket. I didn't realize that. Learn language, scheme power +4. That'll actually help a fair amount. I don't have any regalia, and I don't have a crown. I would like to get that stuff figured out. Is there a way... I can't raise taxes. All of that stuff is based on my vassal's opinion of me, which right now is pretty low, but should go up in time. Okay, it's just peasant rabble that are trying to cause issues here. So that's not too bad. Oh, and I can negotiate a bunch of other alliances. Yeah, let's get this done. These people will like me more. And thus, I should get more taxes and such. -2.1, -2.0. Slowly. Marvelous news. Negotiate alliance. Scandalous priest. Ugh. Who is it this time? Of to hurt. Shmuel abin. Because he's content, right? Yeah. Hasn't taken his opportunities to increase his holdings. I must condemn him. Oh. Marvelous news. Okay. Still losing a bunch of gold, but luckily I do have a little bit in the bank. Not a huge amount. I do need to find a way to get more. I wonder which of... Oh no, my daughter. Did she die in childbirth? Of course she did. No. I hope you find peace, Badiat. I want to take an area that'll give me a fair amount of gold. I mean, taking the papacy, I could potentially do that quick. No, I mean, probably not. Back when I had 10,000 troops, I think I probably could have because he just couldn't hire enough mercenaries. But we're not in that position, unfortunately. Hire a new chancellor. What about anywhere in Sardinia? Corsica? Corsica. Can never remember which is which. Carver's guilds. And ore mine. Wait. There's an ore mine here? Or can you build an ore mine in any hills? Okay. You can build ore mine in any hills. And that's also the city. Right. I wouldn't own the city. I would own that piece. Troubadour's dedication. Troubadour will soon be performing at the court. Yes, I'll make a bold declaration. 57% chance it goes well. I like those odds. I would be delighted if your daughter could come visit my court. Prince Abderman Ibn Shmuel of the Aglabid Sultanate. Sure. Absolutely. To my liege. Oh, no. How dare you embarrass me in public like that? Did you want me to have to explain to what the troubadour's words meant to my... Wait, she has a husband? Who is this woman? Why am I trying to... Oh my. Well, I didn't quite realize... that's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah. Okay. Hearts and minds. I've been made aware that, Sheikha Alia is very close to her brother and friend, Badur. Badur. You can have a hook on me, sure. Why not? Anything for a brother of Alia's. Just make sure that none of these factions are getting too powerful again. Looks fine. And it looks like Tahert here is actually having some defending against Emir Bashir of the Majid Emirate in a war against the tyranny of the Sultan of Balerion. Ooh, that's tough. My uncle is apparently a tyrant. We'll see how that goes for him. And a martial perk is available. Okay, I've already completely filled out the gallant tree. I would hope so. I am 54. So mercenary higher cost doesn't really matter. Maybe Bellum Justum. Casus Belli cost minus 50%. No, we'll go with a man's home for now. Controlled territory, defender advantage plus 5. And I'll fight these peasants. I'll take them out. Don't think I won't. I'll take these peasants out with just my men-at-arms. You'll see. You'll all see. Yeah, that was pretty quick and easy. Quick and easy. Oh, I like this new red color. It's very nice. What other kingdoms are in this area, actually? Maghreb, Tahert, Africa itself. Huh. That's interesting that there is just a kingdom of Africa. The Sahara. So, I could make some of these, though I do need more gold before I can even think about any of that. But then I think I would like to. Just so that there's less realm for me to manage. The downside, obviously, is the more power I give my vassals, such as, a kingdom title where they hold a bunch of land, the more likely they are to beat me if they go to war with me. Which it's not likely that they'll go to war with me necessarily, but they will probably go to war with my children, is the problem. Once I die and the land passes on. The comfort of a friend, I lose 11 stress. Adelia. What is my friend? She's a gardener. Oh, very cool. That's a nice little trait. I don't think I've seen that picture before. Very curious. Very curious. Okay, I have a chance to make it up to Alia bint Yasir of Ifni here. The celebrations come to an end for the evening, and now it's time for a reading. She is an insightful thinker, gregarious and calm. So I'm thinking either entertainment or learning. I'm gonna go with entertainment here. And she was completely engrossed. Ugh, I'm just too good at this. I'm just too good. Okay. So, we're coming up on the end here. I think we've done pretty well today. As far as the goals, I was able to give all of the wives on my first character gifts for Valentine's Day. As far as the relationships, I don't have any lovers now, but I was able to get up to 7. 7 Valentine's Day lovers. So, not too bad. Next time, I'll have to figure out the monthly income here. And I guess we're gonna end with a little court jester slapstick comedy. So what do we have here? Abraham Fatimid, what have you got for me today? Oh no! Seems I'm falling over again, my jester Abram exclaims with a comical tone, plummeting dangerously close to my sturdy spear. I'm so clumsy. I sure hope I can stay upright this time, he says, forcibly tumbling over. Aw, darn, my luck is so rotten, he giggles, falling straight into the wall with a loud thud. After all of this, not a scratch on his body. Ha! Falling over without getting hurt. Impressive. I lose 17 stress. Or I could say, there's no fun if there's no blood, and then he would lose opinion of me, but I don't think I need to do that. He already isn't a huge fan of me, so I think I'll just say, I'll just laugh. I'll just laugh with him. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. You fall. You fall, and I'll demand his conversion real quick. Yeah, positive opinion. We love that. We love that. Anyway, I need to get some lunch. My stomach is making the rumblies that only hands can satisfy, or something like that. So I'll be back on what is it today? Monday, Tuesday, on Wednesday. Wednesday around the same time, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. But until next time, have a great week and good day.